Welcome to Commodities, and here we're looking at gold, and I don't think that I've missed a count. I've just been going over it again here. We've got a clear 5 waves to here, another clear 5 waves down into here, and we had a clear 5 waves to this point or this point, and we thought we'd get the bounce from here, but it's just kept cascading lower, so we've had to extend wave 5 as such. But in this wave 5 here, we can see that we've got the 1, the 2, nice clear 5 waves in here, and then we're looking at 5 waves in here as well. So we should have a low in on this low here, and you know the markets are quite deeply oversold here, so we're still expecting that bounce, and I still have to sort of draw our attention to this particular number here, the 1272. So let's just still continue to wait there. We can see that it's not moving quickly, you know what I mean? It has been slow moving down, but it would be just nice to have that bounce before we do any real sort of shorting here at this point. The copper market has still got some upside to it, as I mentioned, even though it's considering it corrective in this move up through here, the simple point of actually being above the closest largest number gives it a bullish bias. So you know, if we were trading, if we're using, well, there's a difference between analysis and actually trading. So, you know, in analysis, we would say, well, you know, this is a wave 4 and yada, yada, yada. But in terms of trading, then if the market, you know, had support above the closest largest number, well, you have to be on that side of it. You need to be trading on that side. And so, you know, I take that quite seriously. So the next step here is group 1 here, so 301, 2 and 3 here. If support is found on 303 on top of 3 here, then we'd also be looking at the next level, which would be 305. And it is starting to, I think we looked at this yesterday, and we could see that yesterday, just on the 5-minute chart, that the move down here was corrective, and we're just simply waiting for it to come back up and develop support on the 303 here. And it was resistance, and you know, it tried to get up here and kept failing, and now it's got it because this is your reference point here, and it's above that reference point now. So we can start counting this here as an impulse wave up to the 305 area there. Now the energy markets have fallen out of bed, so we look at oil here, and it's moved back below the 100 here, and the count here that I've got up here, look, it can be counted this way. It's just a bit rough really in terms of the 1, the 2, the wave 3, which is really short, but that's okay being at the 100 here, the 4 and the 5. Look, if that is the case here, the reason I'm just sort of pointing this out is that we could still call this wave 1 here in 5 waves, and wave 2 pulling back to the 50-60% where it is now, so to speak. But if the 99 here beyond the 61.8% and also beyond the support level here, if 99 become the resistance, then we'll have to look at this being a more of a bear market coming down through here. Okay, so let's just allow this to, you know, bounce off 99 and do the 100 retest and so forth. If the 100 becomes the support, well, then we'll go long from that point. If the 99 becomes the resistance, we'll be looking short here as well. And the gas is the same as well. We noted yesterday that it moved down further. Now I'd have to look at this in terms of because it's moved back all the way back down through to here, we need to look at this in terms of a bearish picture. So we need to look at it in group 1. So in group 1 here, what we could see here is that the market's come down, bounced off group 1, 10, 20 and 30, move back to the 450 as I normally do, or the 440, and then the bounce is finished and it's working lower. So if it's going to be working lower through here, it will be some sort of 5-wave structure down through to here, bouncing off these lows here in some type of corrective move here, and then working lower through here as such, working through these levels here down to the medium level here at $404 here as such here. So that's what we're sort of looking at through here, and you know, oil could follow this particular pattern as well here. And what I've also need to do here is that we still know it's corrective in terms of the this 3-wave sort of structure here and this one here. So there's a lot of overlapping wave structures in here. So we're going to treat it as corrective for the time being, but with also a 5-wave structure coming down here for wave C here. So not that it matters that much, but in terms of trading, what we want to see here is we know this move down here will be oversold as soon as it takes this low out through here. So we can expect to bounce off the 420 area, if not even higher. Yeah, in 3 waves, and then if you can recognize the 3 waves, then you can look to short from that point. Now, the grains. Now, the soybeans here, we're looking at taking 50% profit at the 1500 here, but I think it's probably a good idea to take 100% profit at the 1500, and let's just allow it to unfold. And one of the reasons for the change in my mind is because if we are facing a minor wave 4 here, then it's going to be quite time consuming. So the overnight finance would be ticking over each day. We've had a good run because we were long from the 1272 here all the way up to the 1500, and we navigated the 1400 quite well, you know, considering those large swings here and pretty much buying every 10 points to the upside. So I think that we can just lock in, or do is we'll just sort of chill out a little bit, because this move up here, this move from wave 4 to wave 5 here, could terminate anywhere within group 1 here. Okay, so and then we've got minor wave 4. This was minor wave 2 here. It was probably a bit complicated really, so we may see a more simpler version of wave 4 here, but it will still be spiky like this one here, so it will carry a fair bit of weight. So we may be able to do some buying on the lows of these 4s here, up into a larger wave 5 here and so forth. So look, anyway, we're going to take the profit here, and then we're just going to observe it for a little while. The wheat market as well, we've got our stop at 663 here. If that gets taken out, it gets taken out. Otherwise, it'll stay in play on this low of wave 4 here, and we'll see this moving up through here a little bit further through here. Yeah, that's that really, and that's where the support is. So the corn market, also here again, is that we decided to take all the profits as well from this point. We've also been long from down from the 430 area through here in buying all the way up through here. Now, you know, I think that one of the reasons that we want to lock in our profits at anywhere in here will do, but and there still may be another, you know, high here, like a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 here. It may go a little bit high into group 1 area through here, but the main point here is that it can be time consuming going across here as well. We don't want to get stuck in a sideways market for you know, for a month or for 2 months, so to speak, if not longer. So here, so I just think we'll take our money off the table. We'll chill out. We'll wait for the next opportunity. If all going according to plan, it will be something like this: an A wave, a B wave, a C wave, and then looking for support here, and then moving up through here. And that's what we'll be sort of looking for there as such. So yeah. Anyway, we're taking 100% profit on the all the contracts out at above 500 here, and also with soybeans as well. The coffee market here, this is shaping up to be a wave 4 here in terms of it's just not pushing higher and it's coming down. So you can use the resistance at the 175 here to look for shorts here. Not that there's going to be a great shorting opportunity here. If the 172 here becomes the retested resistance, you could add to the short trade here, and then better to take the money at just above the 165 here at 166 here before it bounces. So you can trade that or not. There's not a lot in it. It's not a great trade. It's just a simple little structure. The orange juice market is retesting 150, but all still good here. We're looking at this being the wave 4 here, and this being wave 1 up to here, and wave 2 coming back to here. So if we look at this on the intraday here, we can see that we had a really nice impulse wave to the upside here. So really what we're looking for here is a 3-wave swing here, something like this here before we see any further upside there. So let's just allow that to play out. And yeah, if once the 53 here, the top of group 1, develops support, then we know that we'll be going up from that point there. Alrighty, that's it. Thanks for listening.